Hi, this is Sean with Voices Levon. We're here in St. Joseph's Brewery, downtown Indianapolis, just south of Mass Ave and College. I'm here with Liz Biro.
Biro.
And she has been a food writer and also a journalist in general for years.
Yes.
And you met Trey, who owns Trey Herring's Carolina Bourbon down in Wilmington, North Carolina years ago. And Brendan, you're the one of the guys helping this division grow, Voices of Bourbon. But I just wanted to take a moment to kind of talk about what I think the importance is of what we're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
And it's just to get the backstories and to get how it all happened and what the inspirations are. And, you know, with our company, we could just be interviewing grandma to be interviewing a business leader, but it's really to get the backstory so their families and the public can learn and be inspired by it. And you write every single day of what people should enjoy on the daily as far as the cuisine. What kind of motivates you to be able to push forward every day, to keep writing and keep going from restaurant to restaurant to make sure you're getting that real story out?
Well, I think it's what you talk about here. I mean, it's the stories of the people behind the restaurant. You know, it's those things, what drives them to make the food, what drives them to keep going on. And then there's always discoveries. Things in food always change. There's always something new. So it might be an old recipe that somebody puts a new spin on. And then the food history just fascinates me. I just love that. And that goes back, you know, to the stories. And oftentimes that food history is oral history. You know, it's the things that are passed down over and over. I mean, we all know that, you know, at one time liquor in a bottle was run around on the back roads in a mason jar. And so, you know, so it's just, I think those kinds of things keep me going. I always have one foot in the past and kind of one foot in the future.
Right. And Trey, what would you like to say about it?
For me, it's just, I mean, oral history is necessary. I mean, it's vital to preserving our heritage.
100%.
And you know, for me, I look at it like this. One reason that I'm a student of history is because I know along this path that I've taken to grow this brand, I've failed a lot. I've made a lot of mistakes.
Right.
And you know what? The real value that I can give to someone that's just starting in this business is to say, hey, here are the pitfalls, here are the mistakes I made. And so I use history as a way to look at other people and the mistakes they've made and how they failed and what they learned from it so that I can hopefully avoid those same things. So I think for me, that's the most vital aspect of oral history and learning about the path that other people have taken.
Right.
Because if you research that stuff, then you can find, I don't want to say shortcuts, but you can avoid unnecessary steps and pitfalls.
And Brendan, you've been able to bring you into this little moment. You've been able to study beers, wines, and spirits for 20 years at top of the state level. So how do you feel it's the importance of it in getting these true stories of the people that have been behind it, and how have you been to relay that to the public when you're doing tastings or different promotions with different brands?
I think this is really intriguing, and for everybody out here watching this, find a mentor, right? Be a mentor. Your life will be so much more rewarding as a result.
Absolutely.
I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care what your hobbies are or what you're interested in. Find somebody that knows more than you, listen as much as possible, and when you have some information, share it as abundantly as possible. Mm-hmm. And I think this is what we're preserving. I've got cold chills thinking about it right this second. This is an opportunity for us to pay it forward forever. These stories are never going away now. Mm-hmm. And I think we're talking 50, 100 years from now, other generations will be able to have this moment and then pay it forward again.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what Voices Live On represents in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And I think it's as powerful as any project or company I've ever worked with ever. Mm-hmm. Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers to that, for sure.
Nobody else is drinking but me.
Cheers.
That's an empty glass.
Salute.
We can't do that. Here, you drink your own whiskey.
There we go. Okay, there we go.
Liz, Trey, thank you so much for your time.
Oh,
Holy
I'm glad
cow.
we're here.
I love it. St. Joseph's, hurry up, get here, eat and drink with them.
Yeah, and they just set up
Now.
3 different beautiful dishes.
Oh yeah,
for
let's
us to
talk about it.
enjoy
We
that
enjoyed
we
that.
already
Yeah.
completely demolished. They were wonderful.
Yeah, there were no leftovers.
Thanks, Scott. He's the chef.
Absolutely.
And Nicola, GM, thank you for all the support.
Yeah, and I
you've
mean,
given
just to talk about this place real quick,
Sure.
St. Joseph's, it's basically a converted cathedral or church that they turned into a brewery. It's unique. I've seen churches turned into like theaters and things like that, but I've never seen one turned into a space like this. And I think they've done a magnificent job with
I
it.
completely agree. And they've been incredibly gracious hosts for
Oh,
us.
for certain.
And hopefully that relationship goes on for eternity as well.
Yeah, so
And
if you're in downtown Indianapolis,
Yeah, come see it.
Come see it. Come
Yeah.
check it out. Eat the food, because we just ate some dishes that they sent up, and
They were incredible.
I'm going to tell you, I know food. It's good.
and this is going to be an ongoing location for us to conduct life interviews in general with individuals so they can eat, drink, and be in the house of the Lord and save their life stories.
Absolutely.
I think it's a beautiful story itself.
I couldn't agree more.
So thank you. Look forward to having you come down here and enjoy it and tell a few stories yourself.
We'll see you. Cheers, everybody. Have a great day.
Cheers.